destiny, fate, dreams. These unstoppable ideals are held deep in the heart of our hosts. As long as there are people who seek freedom in this life, people like Rose and Thorn. Welcome to Super Buggy Kart! Becky Hopkins.
Allez, cuisine!
The Hero of Tomorrow.
Howdy do. This is Daddy McMasterson, the father.
And the Media Hunter.
And you thought Oda had weird designs? Wait until you see filler designs!
These things shall not vanish from the earth. This is Tracing the Grand Line. How we doing?
Doing fine.
Very good.
It's been an interesting 2 weeks.
Not
Not interesting enough to talk about, but, interesting.
Yeah.
Anybody got anything they want to, share from the past 2 weeks?
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Nothing in particular.
Then let's
I'm
go to
almost done.
Good.
I'm almost done with my game demo.
Cool.
the
Sweet.
Nice.
Oh, you pulled up the thing.
Yeah, because I don't have a One Piece fun fact of the day, so I'm just looking for this. I'll pick one at random from the Reddit post, Interesting Things from the Loguetown Arc novel. Oh. The two pirates that Tashigi defeats while Zoro runs into her, also seen in the manga, are subordinates of Billy the Orca Killer looking for revenge for their captain. I don't know who Billy the Orca Killer is, but here we are.
Oh,
Well-
actually,
Yeah.
since I don't know if we'll get a chance. He says, like, in one of the episodes, there's actually throughout this whole arc, there have been bounties that are references to other characters, and the ones that'll be seeing in this first episode go to Hito, Kiwi, and Wild Joe, and I believe one of them, Hito Kiwi, is from Oda's one-shot Ikiyako, and Wild Joe is from Wanted.
Okay.
See, I was just gonna say Billy the Orca Killer just runs SeaWorld.
Ah,
God, imagine a SeaWorld style park in the world of One Piece.
We had Arlong Park.
I mean, like an actual
I know.
SeaWorld.
I
but
know.
Yeah.
complete with the animal cruelty?
We had Arlong Park.
Oh, and actually,
that was human cruelty.
Mike, in the previous batch, there was another wanted poster I didn't bring up. One for Spiel the Hexagon, who was in Romance Dawn version 2.
what is this? Is this Sonic the Hedgehog? Anyway,
It's like, this early on they reference a lot of Oda's own work, so
fair enough.
good on them.
This is before he'd consumed his soul. Well, not his soul, his life. Episode 50. Usopp versus Daddy the Parent, showdown at high noon.
I like how... Okay, first of all, 4Kids skipped this episode, possibly due to featuring a lot of gunplay. Of course, this leaves how Usopp got the sniper goggles unexplained, but it makes my job easier. Also, in the Funimation dub, the title says Daddy the Father, but the narration says Daddy the Parent.
I got nothing. I don't know.
How is Funimation the one that fucked up this time?
Let's be
Actually,
real.
no, it's the other way around, but either way, they don't match.
Let's be real. 4Kids always fucks up in spirit.
Yeah.
Fair.
And like, I was talking with Leo the other day, and they mentioned that while 4Kids sucks, we do kind of like we do miss that the flexibility and fun that dubs could have before stuff happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wish 4Kids wasn't the definitive example of that, because they're so bad. They're so bad. Anyway, we open on Luffy getting lost yet again. How is this not a Zoro plot? Tashigi worries, but Smoker's perfectly calm. Now here comes someone knocking at the door. This is Daddy the Father, played by Travis Willingham in English and Toru Furuya in Japanese. I'm going to wait to do both of their voice roles for other characters, because they both voice much more important characters later on.
I just pictured when he knocked on the door, Smoker went, "Go away, Phaeton."
Holy shit, it's Clint Eastwood.
Is it time for my obvious reaction?
Allow me to segue you in. Because Smoker says, "Well, if it isn't Daddy," said Becky.
Dilf, 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 dilf.
To which Dalton replied, "Hello, I'm Daddy IL Father."
Il padre. My next note is, oh, he's so cool!
Sure, I'll tell her Uncle Smokey says hello.
Uncle
Now-
Smokey sounds like a brand of little hot dogs.
Yeah.
Now, of course, this is what they chose to go with for the anime. He did have a preliminary design that Oda wasn't able to use, but got used in the Loguetown novel.
Yeah.
I'll post.
It's not nearly as good.
Also, did Smokey and Daddy fuck at least once?
Like, this design just looks like Adam Copeland.
See, for me,
Back
with
when
how
he was still
skinny
Edge.
he was, for me, with how skinny he was, it kind of gave me a Lucky Luke vibe almost.
It does still fit with the general design at this point in time. But I guess here they wanted to go with the Clint Eastwood thing.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood, but with weird sideburns.
Oh, yeah. See, he's a bounty hunter, and he just earned 1 million berries in one go. Apparently he was the Marines' best sniper. What the fuck happened? Yeah, apparently Daddy Masterson here, unfortunate name in hindsight.
It might be a reference. Might be a reference to Bat Matterson.
Oh, Bat Masterson? I hope to God it's a reference to Bat Masterson and not Danny Masterson.
Bat Masterson was a famed gunfighter from the American West. So
True!
Daddy's like, it ain't much, but it's honest work. R.I.P. to the guy from that meme, by the way.
But yeah, the point is they enlisted at the same time as Smoker. Back with Luffy, he found Zoro. Oh no, they're gonna get more lost together.
Yeah. Also, Zoro, you're one to talk about getting lost.
Can we talk about the dude with the target on his weird head?
He's just practicing his bullseye cosplay. Leave him alone.
Just, hey, you want to kill me? Aim here.
Just, yeah. And speaking of which, these guys are all gunslingers, and they circle up around him. Don't shoot at the center of a circle. If he ducks, you're dead.
Not very smart.
Yeah.
Oh, Daddy is so fucking cool. This name is gonna make notes difficult.
Yeah, this is gonna be an episode full of out of context clips.
Mm-hmm. Luffy agrees with me. Meanwhile, Usopp is Ustocked with stuff. Why did I make it so hard for myself?
Except he forgot one thing: this set of sniper goggles that he likes that's apparently going on sale. I don't care what they cost, unless it's more than I can afford.
I wrote that
Good
too.
to know.
Mood.
So Usopp sees a little girl buying the goggles that he wants, and he starts running through the streets trying to steal them back from her. And I just heard One Jump Ahead playing the whole time. Don't you have any money? What's wrong with you? Capitalism in a nutshell.
Yeah, and the goggles are gone. Usopp having an age crisis at 18.
Yeah, the little girl's calling him Grandpa, and Usopp's 18. It's really funny.
He continues to be a mood.
Yeah.
This is me being in various servers.
Usopp with the literal, why you little? The girl, Carol, immediately sees through his lies, and she's got his number already.
Yep.
Don't call me Papa, I'm not your daddy. Speaking of which.
Yeah, it's Daddy's birthday, hooray! Oh my god, the image of Luffy in Usopp's mind.
Yes.
Daddy's reaction to getting a gift from his daughter is cute. Shame said daughter is a brat.
Yeah, he gets the teary anime eyes when she gives him the sniper goggles.
It's like the Maze Hughes of bounty hunters.
Yeah. I love how Daddy actually notices Usopp in the poster. He's like, it's not me. The one time Usopp doesn't want to be noticed.
Yep.
And then when he's like, "Yeah, you're not worth it," and then Usopp, of course, doesn't know to quit when he's ahead.
Like, Usopp, you fucked up.
You fool!
There's gonna be a duel. Who could be that stupid? Usopp can.
Wah, wah.
Like specifically, I wrote down what she said. What kind of idiot? Oh, that kind.
before
The kind of idiot I hang around.
Yeah, before that, when Usopp realizes who he's mouthing off to, and Daddy just goes, "Yep, that's me." I'm just imagining him photoshopped in the That's So Raven intro.
And there we go. Nami sees exactly what kind of idiot would take on Daddy in a duel. I wrote down Hamilton joke.
We're just picturing Usopp in the Hamilton poster because he's having a pistols at 10 paces duel with Daddy.
Exactly. I mean, Usopp, you've been shot before.
Yeah. It sure was a decision to kill off Usopp 50 episodes into One Piece. Though, then again, that would mean the black dude dies first.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. Thankfully, he did not. But
Yeah. Usopp justifiably tries to run, but Daddy still wins.
Yeah, especially because he tries to do a smoke screen on him, but he somehow sees through it and just shoots his gun away.
Quote, "Killing me would have been too easy for you." Or I think it was Usopp. "Killing me would have been too easy for you."
Yeah. I don't know why I wrote down Usopp the ally, I think. Like,
Usopp,
I think it has
standing up
Oh,
for Nami.
because Nami.
yeah.
Nami tries to intervene, but Usopp stops her.
Yeah.
Turns out Daddy and Yasopp have a history. I assume it's not a good one.
We then get...
At this point, Usopp's probably thinking, how many people secretly know my dad?
Just...
The entirety of Loguetown? Yo!
Is Usopp's dad just the Cartman's mom of One Piece?
Are you calling Yasopp a slut?
Yes.
A Yaslut.
Let's not slut shame Yasopp.
Fair. Let's shame Yasopp for other reasons.
Like the fucking Yasopp tattooed on his forehead.
It's not even Yasopp, it's Yasso. Which,
But you know,
Yasso!
if we're at this part, guess what time it is?
Panda Man
It's time-
side?
Yep.
I
Guess
spotted
where
him
he
later.
is.
I spotted him later.
Same.
We're in this part, so
Yeah, fair. Was he in the,
He's in the flashback?
yes.
was he in the crowd of pirates hanging around Yasopp?
Yep.
Yeah, that one's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1532. I have it marked.
Cool.
Panda Man gets around. He's apparently a red hair pirate.
There you go.
Oh, so Panda Man's a slut now?
You
How many
can
sluts
get
we-
around him that way.
How many sluts we got on this show?
Yo!
Shanks is like, look, what Mihawk and I get up to around beyond closed doors is none of your business.
Turns out Yasopp and Daddy dueled, and Yasopp won. He let him live, though, when he sees that he's a family man.
Yeah.
He leaves him alone.
Because canon characters beat filler characters.
Pretty easy rule.
Yeah.
Shanks with the booze, a miracle cure for anything.
Yeah. So they're talking and laughing, and Usopp's like, yeah, I love my kid, but I love being a pirate more.
And
love
Eli
you,
and I at the
Usopp,
same
but
time.
I love
Stalin more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Yasopp was the one to convince Daddy to go home and be a family man.
When I'm a pirate, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. Like not be a dad.
Pretty much.
I mean, still, at least he's sentimental enough to let him live. Because he at least has a chance to be with someone.
And Carol's like, there's no way he ever beat you. And I'm like, damn, Carol, his kid's right there.
Like, it's like, Carol's like, why didn't you kill him? I want blood and guts.
Right? I want carnage!
I think this is.
I want to see dismemberment. Oh, I'd like to see that too. Oh no, not me! I've been rewatching a lot of Cat.
There's a new one today.
I know. I need to watch it.
Same. We might watch it tonight.
I think there's a line from Usopp that I wrote down here. Men who are big and strong are easy to find, but the ones who put their lives on the line for others are 1 in a million.
That's a pretty good line.
Yeah. And this is a filler episode, so it's really good for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
yeah.
So Daddy gives Usopp one last chance to live if he can shoot the weather vane on a distant house roof. And Nami's like, "There's no way he can shoot that." To which Isaac and I chuckle and go, "You ain't seen nothing yet."
Yep.
No, Nami, you ain't seen nothing yet.
But against all odds, Usopp does it. He shoots the weather vane right through the crown.
That was the coolest part, that he shot it through the crown.
Precisely.
Through the little jewel on the crown.
Yeah.
And Carol gives him the goggles. Hooray! And there goes Daddy the father. This is where I wrote, Becky, the chant has been earned now.
Dilf, 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 dilf.
When they were congratulating him, I was just thinking Usopp going, "Thanks, I just sharted in my overalls."
I'm like I wore brown today.
Yeah. And unfortunately, though, when Daddy called his daughter his little girl, of course, the first thought that sprang to mind for us was, "My little lady."
No.
If you're wondering what the fuck we're talking about, listen to Randomay every Sunday on at twitch.tv/Thorn.
We don't often talk about terrible anime.
No,
Just
only
sometimes.
only like 5% of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all my notes for this episode.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Surprisingly, really a fun episode. As you might have guessed from the intro, I never saw this episode growing up. I can confess that most of me keeping up with One Piece is and 4Kids never showed this episode, so it was interesting to finally see it.
Yeah, I thought this was a pretty fun little Usopp-centric episode. Of course, I'm liking Usopp more and more as I watch the series, so
Yeah.
I might be
Same
biased.
here, honestly.
Same.
It's really good, even for filler standards.
I was trying to show Casey more One Piece today. She was so tired. Like, we were getting like Zeph's backstory and shit, and she just fall asleep. I don't blame her.
Yeah, let the poor woman rest. She's been out hunting all month.
Yep. Instead, episode 51, Fiery Cooking Battle, Sanji versus the Beautiful Chef.
Just a reminder from last episode, this episode was edited into 2 different episodes. The first half of episode 51 became the second half of the 4Kids episode Switched Blades, while the second half became the first half of the 4Kids episode Sanji Sizzles.
Jesus Christ, you need a fucking chart to track this shit.
Anyway. We open on what feels like it's going to be a dream that Sanji wakes up from. This is Carmen, played by Brina Palencia, who we'll talk about in the future. Trust me. In Japanese, it's Asako Dodo, who was Midori Koriyama in Detective Conan, Gaia in GTO, Kagome's mom in Inuyasha, and Marianne V. Britannia in Code Geass.
In the 4Kids dub, Carmen was Kathleen Delaney again, who also voiced Alvida. The 4Kids dub called her 5-Alarm Carmen, which I kind of like better than the Fiery Carmen she calls herself.
I kind of like that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
works.
about on the same level, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ironically, though, despite being a filler character, Carmen was one of the few women in the 4Kids dub whose cleavage line did not get censored, despite the huge cleavage window.
I mean, as I said when we were watching this episode, look, in real life, cleavage just happens sometimes. So, might as well let it slip a few times in the cartoons.
Hashtag geologist or stripper. Fucking... Oh my god. Never underestimate 4Kids' combination of laziness and incompetence.
Besides, we gotta cue some kids' puberty watching this.
Yeah.
Look, that didn't stop kids, even with the censoring they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd know, wouldn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, let's move on from Carmen to talking about her really weird assistant.
Yeah, let's see. First is Leo, and what the fuck is your head, sir?
You're a big hand.
You know what? Hey, Casey! I need you to look at 2 characters, please.
Oh dear.
Not just a big head, tiny face.
Yeah, you've heard of Yowie hands. Here's a Yowie chin.
So, first is Leo here.
That's a Chad.
Excuse me? And second is Jose. Those aren't his eyes.
Those are his nostrils.
Those are his nostrils.
Where the fuck is his eyes?
Right here.
They're the little slit up above them.
Yep.
Nope, he's just dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Thank you, honey.
Fair assessment, Casey.
Just put it in. Good.
For Leo, I was like, he reminds me of the guy with the tiny face from prison school.
He's like that one gif of John Cena.
Where his face keeps shrinking.
Yeah, my note for Jose. Oh god, the other one. Why, Jose, why?
If there was any time to bring back the "your face is confusing" line from Syrup Village.
If this guy sneezed, then it'd cause a goddamn hurricane.
Oh my god, what's wrong with your face? The classic. How Sanji can thirst with those 2 around is beyond me.
Well, he's being sought out. He's being sought after by a woman. That's his dream.
True.
His is a very persistent. His is a very persistent boner.
This is my 3-leg style.
He's just hit him on top, but he spits on his dick. Oh no.
I have a terrible image of some kind of bootleg merch of a Sanji toy where it's a top, but neither of his legs are the top part.
Like he's doing the spin kick, but he's still facing forward. Oh god. Don't make them tell the story. Good.
Yeah, like Carmen says she's been searching for Sanji for 10 years. Actually, it has been 10 days. Carmen has a wincy bit of trouble with the thing we call the truth.
Oh boy. Yeah. In case Isaac hasn't, I'm sure Isaac put them on screen, but they're just like matadors. That's why we're doing this voice, because they do the voice.
I mean, it makes sense because they're. Yeah, exactly.
They have the capes.
Yeah.
So,
And I mean, the opera Carmen involves matadors. So.
I would just assume 4Kids did the obvious, and for once I can't blame them because they're literally matadors.
I mean, they have the voices like that even in the Funimation dub.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, they had similar voices to this in the original from what I remember, except thing is, when I was trying to look up research them, I actually could not find a voice actor for Leo or Jose. It doesn't help.
They're bit parts
this isn't the first time my research has completely failed me. It doesn't help that there is a canon character by the name of Leo, but we won't meet him until Dressrosa.
Yeah, finding the image for Casey was difficult for that.
Yeah, and this time I couldn't even watch the episode to check.
So you wanted a challenge, and you didn't think to challenge Zeph? There's a reason for that.
Yeah. Also, when Carmen reads the newspaper in the flashback, of course, any of the legible English text was removed, as well as all of the kanji from the fishermen's outfits.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Carmen tornado spins away, making herself dizzy before her stooges carry her off.
That moment when you Ojo-sama spins so hard, you cause a tornado.
Just redrawn with Drill Girl.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yep.
This is probably almost me during Saturday's Danganronpa 2 recording session when, because I was over at Gomer's apartment, and I'd forgotten that his that his computer chair is spinny. So while in between lines, I just casually spun around.
Spinny. Yeah, apparently Sanji doesn't like contests. Makes sense. He's not out to prove himself. He's out to feed the world. Speaking of, Buggy and crew are getting a bite to eat. Buggy, you stupid bastard!
See, okay, so before that, when we go into the pub, first thing we see is a phonograph playing, which just made me think of Mario going, "I want to listen to music. This record's hot." Anyway, so
you first.
So Buggy actually, and so Moji thinks to ask Buggy why they're wearing cloaks, and Buggy explains that it's to keep them from being spotted by Smoker. So at least there's a reason they're Organization 13ing it up. And Buggy keeps failing those spot checks because he just doesn't realize that Luffy and Zoro are eating next to him.
Yep.
He dumped all his stats into dexterity and none in perception.
This baffled me, and I loved it.
Yeah, like it's like Luffy's like, finally we get some good food. Somewhere Sanji goes, I don't know why, but I feel like I need to kick Luffy's butt tomorrow.
Next thing, first thing tomorrow morning, I'm gonna kick Luffy in the back of the head.
Anyway.
Then it's raining money.
Oh yeah, it's raining money.
That's a Nagito level luck there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Panda
Man cameo.
again.
I spotted this one.
Yep.
He's in one of the restaurant patrons.
Yep.
Yep.
Now this time, from a lot of the time, he's not like in his official full-on design. It's more or less just his head.
Right, but for
or, like,
once I
something
actually
close to a
spotted
panda
one.
head.
Goddammit!
Like as long as it's like a panda head in that sort of sense, it'll count as a Panda Man sighting.
Yeah, in this sighting, he's just wearing a white tank top.
Yes. I'm off duty. What do you want? He's like, I'm off duty.
Friday.
What do you want?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Casual Friday.
Yeah, in Buggy's defense, this scene was not in the manga, but it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Because he basically knocks a bag of gold over to where Luffy and Zoro are because they have no money to eat. And he's like, thanks for buying us lunch. And he doesn't realize who they are until after they've left. And Moji's like, I think it was that Straw Hat guy. And he's still eating, to which Buggy goes, take one more bite and die. Golden Corral's new slogan.
Yep, I'm glad we got one in. But yeah, I love Buggy going, yeah, sure, whatever, you're welcome. He's not a monster. He's considerate sometimes.
He's also trying to keep a low profile, so it's more like he doesn't want them to realize who he is either.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone say it with me when the next scene starts. Fish?
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 It's a
I
car,
gotta-
it's a fish.
As I've said before, that fucking Cortex clip has ruined me whenever I'm handling any kind of fish for dinner.
I'm very tempted to tell Lex Lang that on Saturday. But yeah, by the way, this is not going to be up by the time I do this. But I'm going to be at Anime Pasadena this Saturday. So if you see me, say hi, I guess. Anyway, Sanji's in the market for some fish. Thankfully, the marketplace has stuff from the other blues. Like that tuna. That's a big tuna. Taiga is salivating already.
Yeah, it's got gels and a trunk. So, because it's called an elephant.
It's an elephant bluefin tuna from the South Blue.
You know what the best part about the One Piece universe is? Since they don't have the level of sea pollution that we do in the real world, that tuna's got to be mercury free. So you can eat as much of that shit as you want.
Now, here's the thing. I just learned this. An elephant fish is real, as well as a bluefin tuna. They're two separate things, but...
Yeah. Also, the 4Kids dub called it a Titanic tuna, which is a good name, but the elephant bluefin tuna fits it more.
Yeah, because it has the ears of an elephant.
That thing's got to make some damn good sashimi.
Oh, they made a fucking elephant bluefin tuna figure. That's awesome.
Ooh.
Can we talk about Sapi here, the guy who's like the fishmonger?
He's like the non-evil son of Joker. Because he never stops smiling.
He's got that fucking fishtail haircut.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, for a sec I was wondering if he was supposed to be a fishman, or at least part fishman.
Oh,
Becky,
well, actually, you know,
first line in this
the grand
thing.
data, since he is in the manga,
He is.
he is half fishman.
I was right!
Yes, he's half fish man.
I'm half fishman on my mother's side.
So he is
Okay.
man fish the fish man.
I didn't know I had fishman spotting abilities.
Because,
Becky,
yeah,
Becky, it's your side on sets.
in the anime, his name was originally given as Ness,
Okay.
but so
Oh, by the way,
obviously,
since we didn't talk about it, Carol's voiced by Cherami Leigh. We've talked about before.
Yeah.
And real quick, in the Japanese, she's voiced by Konami Yoshida, who was the narrator in Police Knots. That's cool. Patty Mayonnaise from Doug. Umi Ryuzaki from Magic Knight Rayearth. Hana Hatsuno from Gao Gaigar. Cassandra from Pokemon. Cadpig from 101 Dalmatians the series. Nicole Couch from Snowboard Kids. Roll and Beat from Super Adventure Rockman. The Clairvoyant in Monkey Magic. Alexandra Meat, which I think is Kid Muscle, aka in Ultimate Muscle. Apparently that just doesn't work. Mimi in Super Monkey Ball. And Biomon in Digimon World Data Squad. Oh, and Piccolomon in Digimon Ghost Game. As for Sapi, you can tell I didn't prep this. Do we have the voice for Carol, by the way? Let me look. On the
Again, Rosa, you didn't ask.
No, this one's on me. I completely forgot. It's okay.
I know there's no voice for her in 4Kids because the 4Kids skipped that episode.
what?
Yeah, you're right. Why am I looking for a 4Kids voice? There is none. Yeah, if you without getting into detail, I've been out of it for the past 2 weeks. So if I'm a little loopy, that's why.
Well, while we're on this tangent, since we mentioned that Cherami Leigh, can I just say congratulations on her new baby?
Congratulations to Cherami Leigh on having a kid. Good for them. Sabi is voiced by Phil Parsons, who I honestly wasn't gonna do a voice for Sabi, but he showed up here, or what's the word I'm looking for? We looked up the Fishman thing.
Yeah.
Because he's not listed in BTVA, that's why I didn't look. But here's who the voice myself. Phil Parsons played Nappa in Dragon Ball Z. Haruko in FMA. Naito in the 2005 Baki. Tagana's fiance in Mushishi. Shigeru Alba in Evangelion 1.0. Burger Gondor in Bakuno. The Flying Dutchman in Soul Eater.
I'm the Flying Dutchman.
A few more characters later in One Piece. Borma in Ghost in the Shell Arise. Renji Yomo in Tokyo Ghoul Route A. Klaus von Reinherz in Kekai Sensen. Tensei Ida in My Hero.
Ida's brother.
Yep. The Man with the Scar in Nanbaka. The Orte Commander in Drifters. Prison Guard in Pop Team Epic. Weiwei in Hanebado. Leonard Burns in Fire Force.
Leonard Bernstein.
Let's see. Richard in Moriarty the Patriot. Kyoko's father in Fruits Basket Prelude, and Gantesusai Tamiya in Hell's Paradise. In Japanese, it's Mahito Oba, who is... I apologize to Isaac for how this is gonna... Oh, wait. Mahito Oba was Smoker. We're good.
And it's like, yeah. Also, I couldn't find a listed 4Kids voice actor.
David Willis.
Okay.
Yep, who I think we talked about before.
David Wills, but yeah.
Oh, he's Buggy. We talked about him before.
Yeah, that's Buggy.
This smiling fuck cost us 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway, back on track.
Yeah.
Sanji tries to buy the fish, but it's a grand prize in the contest. Looks like Sanji's gonna enter because, as we all know, Sanji will do anything for a shot at the tuna.
In the manga, he sells it to him. Thus skipping this whole dilemma.
That's extremely funny. It's like, wow, like that. I didn't mind this episode. I actually liked it a lot, but just the idea that, oh, here, I'll just sell it to you. Sure.
Like the stuff that Sabi was telling him was canon.
Yeah, of course. That's incredibly important.
Okay. So, I kind of don't like how they retcon this part into Sanji's flashback to just show just how much this tuna matters to him. It kind of reminds me of how every hack Batman comic writer would add in, oh, by the way, on the day my parents died, this happened too.
Little Bruce's big day. Look.
Yeah, it's like, damn, a lot of shit happened the day you went to the movies, huh, Bruce?
I don't know details, but I know Sanji's backstory gets added to a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't know much back then, and neither did they. Hence why they thought they could add in the all blue explanation.
We did see part of that scene anyway.
I mean, it works. It's just I don't think it was needed to be like, hey, Sanji really wants to see the all blue and find fish like this tuna. It's not.
But this is how he supposedly learned it. When he actually
read it in a book. It doesn't need that much explanation.
Yeah.
It's like Emporio. I read it in a book somewhere.
Yeah.
Things get retconned a lot in hindsight.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, okay. Actually, no. We'll wait until the actual contest starts.
Oh, hey, Nami and Usopp are in the audience.
Yeah.
And
Food Wars intensifies.
Jeff had the joke of being like, Nami, I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Usopp, what'd you get here? And then the show did it.
Yes.
At least,
I love that.
Good.
I love that sound effect with Sanji's ear popping out when he hears Carmen coming.
Yeah. So yeah, this is basically Food Wars without the gross shit. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. And then when Carmen hits him with the pan again, he's still into it, and I'm like, well, we always knew Sanji was a masochist.
Oh yeah.
Damn, Sanji, you kinky.
Yeah. Okay. So, and Usopp with the, I've been here the whole time.
Becky, can you draw Usopp as Sam Reich in Game Changer? It should be easy because it's just Usopp in a suit behind a podium.
Yeah.
I've been here the whole time.
Yeah.
Sanji, the fish is dead. It's not going to talk to you.
Before that, like, they talked about the guy who was judging the contest, and he's looking around like he's either really hungover or really high on crack.
It's Sam. Remember him?
No!
It's the drunk guy from Kokoyashi Village. I brought him up before.
What?
Wow. Okay.
What a needless pull!
I told you.
I know,
He's
it's
one
just,
of those characters who pops up on occasion.
It's just stupid that they're like, here's this guy, you remember him? No.
No.
He's literally the random drunk who shows up sometimes.
That's fine.
Literally explained that's who he is.
And that's fine. It's like the show like acknowledging the cabbage guy.
I just want to know.
I mean,
I just want to know how he
did.
got. I just want to know how he got picked to be a judge.
I just wandered in here.
Yeah. Sanji's like, no, I need to figure out how to get that fish to talk. And then Aaron was like, throws the fish into a concrete room with a desk lamp on it. Where were you on the night of the 15th?
That's a meme we need to make, Becky. Oh man. The finals come down to, of course, Sanji and Carmen.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
I want to mention there two of the opposing chefs were like, or there was one chef in particular. I want to
Two of the jobber
Two
chefs.
of them were Shutai and Ecolai. You know, Ecolai.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, don't eat any of that guy's food.
No.
Yeah.
That's all.
So, okay, while we're still on the topic of the actual contest,
Yes.
I gotta bring this up.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, the 4Kids dub played this original vocal track, which has been named Cook It Up by the fans during the cooking contest part, which I put in the One Piece thread. I think Isaac can get away with playing a bit of it here in the edited episode.
Try to cook it right to a palate's delight.
When I had Rosen play this to the group, Aaron compared this to an 80s cooking infomercial. And it's a short, silly song, but I kind of like it.
It just makes me think of like commercials for like kids snacks in the 80s and 90s.
In a vacuum, it's fine, but again, it can't compare to the awesome score we have here. We don't talk enough about how good this fucking score is for this show.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Like Sanji with the literal, hey girl, hey.
Carmen, you want to distract Sanji? Just flash him. Dude would cut his own hand off. And Isaac, I need you to cut in the bit from Make Some Noise.
I had a bit of a whoopsie.
Like, how quickly, like, if Sanji saw a naked woman, just how quickly would he lose blood?
Yes.
More so after the time skip. But yeah.
He'd just go full Rio Saba.
Carmen's cooking with intense showmanship while doing things that are relatively simple. Well, when you put it like that.
Yeah, we get more reaffirmation of Sanji's goal to find the All Blue, which this place, having various types of fish, basically confirms exists. And yeah, I would eat all of this food.
Yeah.
Many times over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I mentioned the whole Carmen being uncensored in the 4Kids dub, I forgot that Becky actually said this during our recording. At a certain point, cleavage is going to happen.
Yep.
So, and I was just like, Sanji's just really deep in thought while not realizing he's chopping up his own fingers.
Yeah. Let's see. Sanji's about to win, but Carmen apparently tried to join the ship that Sanji grew up on, but they wouldn't let her, and then she concedes anyway?
Yep.
Like,
And good on her for not taking it badly.
this was a weird episode.
Yeah. Also,
Well-
hot take, but young Carmen has cuter hair than her modern self.
Fair.
Well, good. Well, lucky for you, Carmen. You show up in a later movie.
I'm shocked, frankly.
Oh.
Really?
I mean, obviously it's like in a cameo thing, but the fact that they brought in a filler character at all is always
Is a step up, yeah.
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 I was just like, we'll meet. She was just like, we'll meet again, Sanji, and then they never did.
To paraphrase a bit from Funny or Die, she probably fucking killed her assistants, and good for her.
Yeah. Also,
But yeah, if we ever get to the movie, I'll bring it up.
We got them scheduled in somewhere.
Also, and then because Sanji wins the contest, he gets the prize, and he has Usopp carry the front of it. And I'm like, in fairness, Usopp, he kind of
Did all the work, yeah. Oh hey, Luffy found the execution platform, and oh god, Zoro's lost again.
Meanwhile, Nami with the "It's gonna rain."
But you know who's not lost? Everyone looking for Luffy.
Yeah. Just that bit of that Kronk meme. Oh yeah.
It's all coming together. Just that smoker.
Yeah.
Anything else on this episode?
Nope.
It was good, albeit full of some hit or miss gags.
Yeah, it was okay.
I mean, compared to Usopp's, at least.
I actually like the Usopp one a lot more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This one was fine, but Usopp's was stronger.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one's just kind of clumsy.
But I think we're good to move on to
Episode 52, Buggy's Revenge, the man who smiles on the execution platform.
The Nightmare Before Christmas, Buggy's Revenge. Also, in the 4Kids dub, this was the second part of Sanji Sizzles and the first part of Buggy's Back. Tell a friend.
It's Buggy, bitch! We open on everyone gathering towards Luffy and Zoro.
Luffy, you really need to invest in a chin strap for that hat.
Right? I wrote that too. It's very weird to see a megaphone in this world.
Meanwhile, Organization 13 gets ready to attack.
Nice club, lady. Apparently she knows Luffy. Wait, when did Luffy hit her? And why are we showing clips of Alvida?
Also, when Smoker goes, "Come with me, Tashigi," my first thought was, "Run quick, see Tashigi."
Oh, our third and final Panda Man sighting for this arc.
He's in the crowd, obviously.
Yep. Fawning over the lady.
Literally, where else would he be?
I mean, it's understandable. I get it.
Yep.
It's just... So, yeah. This is how Alvida
hang
ends
on.
up looking.
I have a bit I want to get to.
Okay.
So I'm going to hold off on that a bit. Damn, lady. And, look at Luffy. That's the face of aceness.
Also, Luffy with that, "You're lying, I never hit you."
Oh, hey, Zoro. Oh, shit, surprise Buggy Ball. And then, she is Alvida. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, a devil fruit made her hot.
Yeah. Also, so canonically, Alvida went after him because she's into strong men. So we know she likes it rough.
Too bad for her, then.
Meanwhile, Luffy's like, "Gross, girls have cooties."
I saw this comic of Luffy and Denji hanging out. Denji, what the fuck is sex?
I would have loved it if the gun barrels had pointed up when the Marines saw how hot she was.
Just fuck it, go all the way, have a boner joke in there.
If that had happened, would 4Kids have cut it out?
Yes!
Well, yeah.
Of course!
Also, yeah, a lot, during this crowd shot, a lot of guns were turned into water guns or swords.
How the fuck, did they censor Alvida too?
No, she looks exactly the same.
Oh! Again, that one's just, there's too much of it.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to the one lady in the crowd who seems to be gushing over Alvida as much as the dudes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She had her gay awakening at that point.
Yeah.
So 4Kids actually removed the bit where Buggy blows up the fountain. So, due to when one of the Marines says it was a terrorist bombing, which might have been a fortunate edit right now, but they also removed the part where the piece of the fountain slid off Alvida, thus demonstrating her fruit's abilities, meaning she had to explain it herself.
Did she end up naming it yet?
The fruit, yeah.
Yeah, in the Funimation dub, it's called the smooth fruit. The 4Kids called it the slip fruit, which is a lateral move, but fine.
Okay, because I have an image of the fruit.
Yeah.
And
Really?
Because I don't know if I brought this up at all, but in Japan, they have like a monthly magazine dedicated to One Piece. And sometimes they would put in images of the fruits that haven't had... They would sometimes put out images of fruits, so...
Which sounds amazing out of context.
Yeah.
So here's Velveeta's fruit.
Let's see here.
Okay, let me see. That's a butt.
Becky? I swear...
It looks like half brain, half butt.
Yes. This is Becky's brain.
Yeah. This is your brain on butt.
Speaking of... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, what do you expect? It's a peach.
Yeah.
And anyway, speaking of my brain, devil fruits, and related things, it's time for a bite of the cum-cum fruit, where I figure out the sexiest uses for each devil fruit power, and in this case, well, it's too easy. Alvida's basically insta-lubed.
Yeah. I love how Luffy's like, I don't see Alvida. Damn.
Becky, do you have one for
Yes?
Smoker?
Oh shit,
Because I have one for Smoker.
honestly, I completely forgot to think of one for Smoker
Well-
because I don't really find Smoke sexy.
Same.
Neither do I. But if you want time to think of one,
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a problem with characters who smoke, honestly, even though I don't want to do it myself. I just, large amounts of it
yeah, no, I
would be
get you.
hell on my lungs.
That's fair. I have one,
Actually
but
speaking-
I'll wait till we get there.
Okay.
Actually speaking of Smoker, did we bring up his power yet?
We will in episode 53.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, so, because she ate the fruit and now she's hot, I guess the implication is that all of her fat just slid off.
The skin comes right off.
So, although, 4Kids actually killed this joke, having Alvida say, oh, and it made me pretty too, instead of being like, the fruit didn't change anything else about me.
I like better that she, like, just doesn't see that she looks different, because she was always confident about herself.
Yeah.
It's sexist a little bit, but at least there was a joke there, and 4Kids was like, no, we gotta explain it.
And make it more sexist somehow.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
The only change she notices is that she lost some freckles.
yeah. Also, Buggy nose jump scare.
Yep. I read that too.
Also, the fucking Among Us sound effect when they first showed his nose.
Yep. Yeah. I call this tale Tiny Buggy's Big Adventures. I was kidding last time.
Little Buggy's Big Adventures. Ham, 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 taro. Hey, that's Buggy the Clown. No shit.
Oh god, Luffy forgot him. Buggy's having a bad day, but Luffy's gonna have a way worse one.
Yeah, because Kabaji runs up, leaps up on top of the guillotine and puts to the execution platform and puts Luffy in stock so Buggy can behead him. And it's just like, and then Smoker's like, don't shoot until after Straw Hat Luffy's head falls. Logan Paul be like.
Back with the others, they found Zoro, but the storm's coming. Oh, Smoker's pissed.
And Zoro's like, my plot sense is tingling.
The others at least know that Luffy's in danger, so Nami and Usopp head back to the ship while Sanji and Zoro go to rescue Luffy.
I mean, it makes things easier for the Marines if the pirates kill each other.
Exactly. Luffy's being executed for the crime of being stuck up and making me angry.
Yeah.
Well, Luffy, you wanted to see where they kill people.
Oh boy, I've never seen an execution! And then Luffy realizes what the fuck is going on.
Have you ever seen an execution? Would you like to?
Would you like to? And now Luffy realizes what the fuck is going on. And I love that as soon as Usopp hears the going Mary's in danger, he speeds up.
Because it was a gift from Kaya. He doesn't want it destroyed.
Yep.
Who's
I
that
do
man
love
riding
the
around on a Richie bike?
I do love the Mary sweat dropping when Moji's about to try and burn it down.
Yeah. Also, this idiot tried to light a match in a rainstorm!
Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry. Really I am. Please spare my life. From Luffy.
He can't even muster up enough fucks to apologize to Bucky.
Luffy declares he'll be king, loud enough for all to hear. And thank God, Zoro and Sanji are for some reason wrote Zoro and Zoro.
Sanji probably has no idea what the fuck is going on here. Like,
Yeah, he wasn't there for the buggy shit.
yeah, because he's probably wondering, why the fuck is Luffy getting killed by clowns?
Did I just kill a gay clown?
Luffy, what did you do? Are you banned from the circus too?
Wait, what do you mean, too?
I don't want to talk about it.
Let's just say I have a history with the bearded lady.
Oh, now
So-
Tashigi recognizes him.
Yeah, thank you, Tashigi. That was very helpful.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Looks to be all-out chaos with Sanji and Zoro fending off the buggy crew.
And then, but it looks like they're going to be too late. And just as Luffy's about to get his head cut
Wait.
off, he just goes,
Yeah. Sorry,
He
but I'm
just-
dead.
"Yeah," which is my Luffy moment of the week. So I'm pretty sure this is a standards and practices mandate. But when Buggy's about to cut off Luffy's head, when he's holding the sword by his head before he swings it, they edited it to be further away. Also, they removed the slow-mo shot of Buggy's sword crackling with electricity as he swings it down, instead cutting right to the shot of the lightning striking from further away. Which,
Okay.
I mean, they can't show a near beheading in a show that's targeted at kids, according to them. But
But getting struck by lightning, that's a different issue.
well, yeah, he's just like a burnt matchstick. It's like Wile E. Coyote shit. He's fine.
And Luffy, I'm alive.
That's
Nice.
Oh shit, the Marines.
And when because she loves strong men so much, because all of them were like gaping at Luffy still being alive, including Alvida, and I was just imagining her going, I had never been more confused and turned on at the same time.
Have you ever seen someone smile on the execution platform? I have. Just one. Smoker basically knows they can't catch the Straw Hats, blaming it on Heaven himself having plans for them. He ain't giving up, though.
Yeah.
Also, Sanji claims that Luffy surviving that was divine intervention. Zoro says it's nonsense. And I'm just thinking of that bit of that line from Pulp Fiction.
What happened here was a miracle, Zoro, and I want you to fucking acknowledge it!
Yes!
But as we'll see later, it wasn't.
And also, Zoro's an atheist.
Yeah. Also, apparently the Marines are having trouble lighting their powder because of the rain, which will come back in the next episode.
Yeah, by the way, there's some hooded dude we get at the end of the episode. I wonder what that's about.
Yeah. Also, it's not as bad a name as Chaser, but calling yourself White Hunter Smoker isn't great either.
Episode 53?
Yes.
Well, no, but thoughts on the episode first.
It was good.
Oh.
I liked it a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Good.
This was my favorite episode this week. The moment where Luffy smiles in the face of his own execution just for fucking lightning to strike the tower.
Yeah, it was real good.
Sure, we know it wasn't. We know it wasn't like God in the next episode, but it's an amazing moment when it happens.
Yeah.
And very relevant considering this is a pattern, seeing characters smile in death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're good to move on to the next episode.
Cool. Episode 53. The legend has started. Head for the Grand Line.
Again, this is part 2 of Buggy's Back.
The legend
I'm
has...
just stating that here because my job's going to be pretty easy for the next few weeks.
The legend has started. I mean, the legend started 52 episodes ago.
Yeah.
We opened on this cloak dude. Nice tattoos.
Yeah.
Do like ending 2 says, and run, 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 guys. Oh, hey.
No, not that way, Zoro.
Oh, hey, Buggy's alive and apparently almost ascended to Valhalla.
He just goes, I don't die.
From what I understand, that's true.
Die.
Yeah.
Don't let me say noses. Punch. My bad.
Yeah. I guess 4 kids... I was like, he didn't do anything, and I guess 4 kids agreed because they removed that bit of Buggy
Come
punching his crew member in the face.
Why?
Eh. Also, apparently, Kabachi can make can make colors come out of his sword
Neat.
somehow.
Get him to a rave.
The fuck is he, Tosin?
Oh my god, the Buggy go-kart. It's got a bomb engine.
Buggy turning into Turbo Teen.
We need a one-piece kart racer now.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least an SBR2K mod.
And also to get a but Alvida also has her own method of getting away quickly. She can take the friction away from herself and uses it to slide down from a ramp like a slide.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Anyone here read that bit in JoJolion?
No,
No.
Well, you should.
I'm going too soon. Oh shit, Smoker
they don't-
finally did a thing.
Yeah, they don't get away because Smoker catches them.
Well, now Buggy and crew are captured. And
And then Smoker says, "Bring my billower pipe." This is no time to light one up, Smoker.
Moji, you
And it's
moron.
at this point that someone in the crowd mentions that this is the work of the devil fruit.
Neat.
Which, depending on the version... Okay, so... The Moku Moku no Mi would be translated by Viz as the Plume Plume fruit, also in the Funimation dub. The Smoke Smoke fruit...
Oh, we discussed
Smoke
this
fruit
earlier.
in 4Kids. And then oddly enough, in Grand Adventure, they call it the Steam Steam fruit.
I don't know.
And here's what the fruit looks like.
Let me see. You think that thing tastes like an ashtray?
Ugh.
It's supposed to resemble a melon.
They all are.
Guys,
Not all of them.
guys, it's a Smoko melon.
And since we're talking about the fruit, Rosen, you said you had an idea for perverted use of the power?
Yes. Smoke tentacles.
Kinky.
Although those would probably burn inside you.
Let's not think about it.
Look, some people are into that.
Yeah, exactly. Not me, but some people.
Yeah. And we cut to Moji trying to set fire to the rain.
Richie's just thinking about food. Mood.
Yeah. Also, 4Kids completely removed the subplot of Moji trying to set fire to the Going Merry.
Come on!
They even painted him out of the shots where Nami and see him by the boat.
Why? Why?
I don't know. Maybe because he was using matches. I don't know.
But we don't get Moji's funny bunny helmet.
And he doesn't even successfully use the matches. They don't light.
My brain is already drained, but the 4Kids is just sapping my functioningness. As you just heard.
Hang on a second. I have some very heavy books near me. I'm wondering. I'm gonna see which one is the heaviest to hit a 4Kids person with.
They're like 60. That would kill them.
They just turned to dust. They're not that old. They're not Congress.
Yeah.
Oh, this omnibus of Berserk I'm borrowing from the library would probably do the trick.
The Fresh Egg Star worked one way or another.
Yeah. Yeah, folks, this is why you should feed your animals on time.
Yep.
Yep.
Where did Smoker get a goddamn motorcycle?
A smoker cycle.
Oh,
Also-
that's sweaty.
These things really give off the vibe of failed tie-in toys. Buggy's car, Alvida's ramp, Smoker's motorcycle.
I'd buy them.
I mean, at least Buggy's cart got made into a plushie.
Oh, awesome.
Okay,
Nice.
that's pretty funny. And then when the others are still running back to the boat, oh, Tashigi will stop them for sure. Stop laughing.
I actually wanted to see Tashigi versus Zoro, and we get a bit of it.
Yeah.
Zoro trounces her, but you know.
Look, I saw a lady with a sword. I'm happy.
Yeah. Why
I've never
did you...
seen her lose.
Good.
I've never seen her lose before. Well, get ready to see it a lot.
Oh, is she just a high-ranking jobber now?
Yeah.
Damn it! Why didn't you kill me? Is it because I'm a girl? Uh-oh.
Oh boy, you hit the sexism button.
Zoro's coping with some trauma he'd long since repressed, but back with Luffy, it's time for him to fight Smoker.
I do love the great line from Tashigi. It's not my fault I sound like your dead girlfriend.
Fair point.
Yeah.
You're really stupid. I mean, duh. It's Luffy. And Zoro, just I don't know who said it, but somebody told the others to go, which just made me think of the go!
Go!
The Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 2? Yeah, I think it was, I think it was Luffy.
As he,
It was Luffy to Sanji.
yeah.
Protect the ship, goddammit!
Yeah.
Speaking of, the ship sets off out of necessity, with Usopp diving into the water to provide cover for Sanji.
Hey, it's the shot from Usopp's doing that marksman thing.
The marksman thing of using a slingshot to fire a weapon? That's what a marksman does!
That's technically true.
I hate that goddamn rap.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Luffy's got his hands full with Smoker, who actually has his hands full of him.
And Luffy just realized he can't punch Smoke.
Uh-oh.
You know how they say smoke him if you got him? I always got him.
Things don't look so good for Luffy. He's immediately tied up and thrown down. Smoker's no-selling the Gatling thanks to his smoke powers and continues to kick Luffy's ass. But here comes that hooded guy. This is Dragon, played by Brian Massey, who was Oolong in Dragon Ball Curse of the Blood Rubies. Lad Russo in Bakano.
Yes!
I was waiting for that. Yep. But it gets better. Jerry in D. Greyman. Isaac McDougal in FMA Brotherhood. Shark Fujishiro in My Bride is a Mermaid. Kane Hikaru in Fairy Tail. Isami Maeda in Shiki. Okinushi in Noragami Aragoto. Kokaitis in Overlord. Dick Gumshoe in Ace Attorney.
That's right, pal.
Flail in Fire Force. Hagani in Dr. Stone. Teppei Hojo in Higurashi. And Gorth in Vending Machine. Gorth? In Japanese, it's Hidekatsu Shibata, who was the narrator in Fairy Tail, as well as the cat captain in Animal Treasure Island back in 1971. Xenon in the original Devilman. Baron Ashura and Kenzo Kabuto in Mazinger Z. Count Mecha in Galaxy Express 39s. Satan Lucifer in Dracula Sovereign of the Damned. Degwin Sobo Zabi in the original Gundam. Mr. Willow and Chief Force Ranger Dan in the Raccoons. King Choppa in Dragon Ball. Dr. Watson in the Humanoid. Zed in Fist of the North Star. The Shredder in the first TMNT movie. Geese fucking Howard. Actually, wait, hang on a second. I need to do something. Because it's important. As I was saying, Geese fucking Howard in King of Fighters.
Predictable.
I love that
Much
line.
like that joke was. Anyway.
Omega Shenron in Dragon Ball GT. Teraoka in Detective Conan. Harry Zen Sarutobi from Naruto. Führer King Bradley in FMA. Emperor Gramus Ghana Solidor in Final Fantasy XII. Jonathan Earp in Golgo 13. The Black Knight in Sonic and the Black Knight. Igneal in Fairy Tail. Big Brown Eye in Panty and Stocking. Lord Daimon in Grand Blue Fantasy. Takashi Nihara in Yakuza 0. Kazuo Tengen in Danganronpa 3.
God.
Yep. Yoshihiko Ashikawa in Hinamatsuri. Tao Ching in Shaman King. And Yuichiro Hanma in Baki.
In the 4Kids dub, as I alluded to back when we introduced Johnny, Dragon, again, was Dan Green. Just straight up doing his yummy.
You know what? That absolutely fits.
Yeah, honestly, if you want to give a character some gravitas, there are certainly worse choices.
Like, yeah, if for whatever reason they need to replace Brian Massey, Dan Green would be fine as Dragon. It's like the one I'm okay with coming back. Ugh.
Also, I just found out that Dragon did make a cameo in the live-action series. He's in the crowd at Gold Roger's execution.
Most people
And-
are.
Yeah, he's
And-
supposed to have more scenes, but of course, Loguetown got cut for now.
Yep.
Yeah, I
it'll
put
be
it in
season
the-
2.
I put it in the group chat. Just real fucking easy cameo there.
Oh yeah, of course. It's just a green hood. Come on.
Anybody ever told you look like a penis with a little hat on?
Oh no!
So yeah, Dragon rules, and he's got tornado powers.
Well, we don't know what he has.
We
He
don't.
calls his
What do you
No,
mean we
we
don't?
We don't know what Dragon is capable of right now.
Do we
Not
learn
yet.
later?
In the current manga, they're doing more with him, but
So
we don't know that yet.
We don't learn what his deal is until the current manga.
Well,
Mhm.
he can't. They'll bring him in on occasion, but
Right.
as far as what he can do and what abilities he has, we don't know.
Jesus
we'll learn-
Christ!
we'll learn what role he has in the story later.
Fair enough.
Although presumably, based on what we're seeing here, he has some kind of storm powers. We just don't know yet.
Well, my theory, okay. The popular theory is that he might have wind-based powers.
Yeah.
He's got Tornagus.
But, we can't really confirm until Oda says so.
Yeah,
he also apparently summoned the storm cloud that knocked Luffy down from the platform, so maybe.
Something happened.
So
I think that might have been a mistranslation or something.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Focus.
So much.
Speaking of Dragon, the last 4Kids change for the week is a bit of an interesting one.
Uh-oh.
So, you know how we were waiting forever for Smoker to say Dragon's name?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in the 4Kids dub, he outright says it multiple times. Though, in the Funimation dub, notice how he never says it within earshot of Luffy.
Yeah, that seems important for reasons.
Had Luffy known the name of the man who rescued him, the rest of the crew, who know who Dragon is, would have told him his identity much sooner. So, 4Kids unintentionally spoiled a reveal for later.
Yeah!
I guess their explanation would have been that Luffy just forgot the name of the guy who saved him.
Kids anime dubs at the time really loved fucking accidentally spoiling plot points.
As it's been said on Mill Mike, they just didn't they didn't think about overarching stuff and just did episode to episode without caring. Which is really bad when you're doing overarching narratives!
Yeah.
They think kids are stupid.
They do. They're stupid! Anyway.
Your face is stupid.
Your face is confusing.
Oh my god, okay. Oh god. So Luffy, after the storm clears, Luffy launches with the guys, with the Gum Gum rocket back onto the Going Merry.
So I love how Zoro's like, I'm not gonna like this before it happens. And I was like, well, how else were you gonna get up there?
A boat.
In this?
True. The storm's still going, yeah.
Also, Dragon. We do know that Dragon has one of the worst powers ever. Yowie hands.
He was also, we know he was there at Roger's execution. Apparently Smokers had enough of this fucking place and going after Luffy now. As is Toshigi, who is after Zoro directly.
Yeah. Set sail for One Piece.
I like that we get all the moment of all the characters going to the Grand Line.
Yeah. Also, coincidentally, when Dragon blew everyone to the pier with, or presumably with his wind powers, we don't know how, but he ended up blowing Buggy out of the Marines' clutches as well. And I'm pretty sure that was coincidence, but Dragon decided to run with it because it's funny.
Yeah. I like this one. He makes me laugh. Thank you? I guess I'll take it, but...
Yeah. Also, when everyone's gotten back on the Going Merry, there's a scene where everyone's reacting to seeing that everyone is safe, and Sanji gives the thumbs up, and that scene just had huge cardboard cutout of Zoro energy.
Yeah. Isaac, do you know about cardboard cutout Zoro?
I believe it was in one of the movies.
Yeah, it was in the Toei movie.
Yeah.
Where
Defeat the Pirate Genzak.
It's the shot of, Nami posing, while moving, Usopp posing while moving, Zoro's just standing still with the thumbs, waving.
Also,
it was production IG.
Okay.
Being then.
Yeah, I was going to say the current One Piece.
Why do I keep saying Toei? I think
because
Toei Yu-Gi-Oh.
Confused with Yu-Gi-Oh Season 0.
I absolutely do that. Yes. So we get the scene I've been waiting for since we finished Arlong Park, the barrel scene.
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah, everyone just puts their foot up on a barrel and states the reason why they're going to the Grand Line. It's just a great reaffirmation of everyone's character motivations. And presumably this ends with them breaking open that barrel and drinking the booze inside.
Yeah. There's a great edit of this scene in live action set to the first ending. What an insane end to this arc, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's a really good episode for Loguetown send-off.
Yep. Anything else?
No, I think that sums it up.
All right,
Yep,
let's go to our Luffy moment of the week. Mine is Luffy going, when asked, get down from the execution platform. First, you gotta say the magic word and smile, too.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Mine is him surviving the execution.
It's pretty good.
Mine is Luffy smiling in the face of death.
Mine is a very small one, but Luffy just basically taking the biggest chance ever with getting himself, Usopp, Sanji, and Zoro back onto the Going Merry with
the rocket.
Yeah.
The way they flung off was like in fucking Paper Mario.
Yeah. He took a serious gamble with the physics, and it paid off.
Let's go to most valuable pirate.
I say Usopp. I feel like he definitely grew during his episode.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm gonna wait until everyone else goes.
I will say Buggy. He funny.
You know what? I'm just gonna go with Luffy just for all his just for how he fucking handled that execution.
Mine is Dragon, though we won't be seeing more of him for a while.
Best worst moment. My best moment is Usopp shooting through the crown. My worst moment is Jose existing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that my worst moment is Carmen's sidekicks being there.
Yeah.
Best moment. Well, okay, I'm going to put aside my bias towards sword stuff.
You could just say the sword fight. It was a great sword fight.
Okay, yes, sword. I was trying to think of a non-biased answer.
No, it was just a great sword fight. It was short, but it was great.
Yeah.
My best is when Dragon strikes the execution platform. And
He didn't do that. That was lightning.
He
we
basically did
think
it.
anyway. And worst is 4Kids unintentionally spoiling the dragon reveal. There actually weren't a lot of worse moments to choose from this batch.
Yeah, 4Kids was at a relative calm with its bullshit this time.
Yeah.
Okay, so my best moment would be Usopp hitting the weather vane.
Yeah.
It was a
And-
great moment.
Oh yeah.
As far as worst, I couldn't really think of much besides Zoro and Tashigi's little argument regarding, the dead friend thing. I felt like that was a bit awkward.
Yeah.
And, I thought maybe Tashigi would be a little more understanding, but I don't know.
Look, she just found out that the friend she just made is a notorious criminal.
Yeah.
Which you would have known had you looked at the goddamn wanted poster.
Yep. But next time we will be starting apparently a filler arc called Warship Island.
Oh, wait.
What's up?
Did we do our Luffy... Oh, wait.
Yeah,
no.
Luffy.
Yeah, we'll start with that.
Okay, yeah, we did that. Never mind.
But yeah, we'll be starting Warship Island with episodes 54 through 57.
All right.
We'll see you next time.